Namaskaram girls. So next we are moving for the history lesson. So we saw in the last class how they are doing the reformations. So we are under the British government. How this Tamil Nadu people was against the British people. So what are the revolts has taken place in Tamil Nadu. That only we are going to see in this lesson. So already you have studied the Carnatic Wars. Carnatic Wars between whom and whom was fought, girls? Between French and the English. So French was defeated in the Carnatic Wars. So the English company wanted to extend their power. All the people were showing their resistance. That is, local kings, feudal chieftains are resisting this. But first resistant to the company was Pulithevar of Nerkattum Seval of Tirunelveli. He was belonged to that Tirunelveli, Pulithevar. He was resisting the first against the British. So apart from him, the other chieftains, that is Velunachiya, Veerabandya Kattavamman, Marudu brothers, Dhiran Chinnamalai, all the Palaikara was because of the Velur mutiny. So this was the, before going for the revolt on 1806, this was the culmination. So culmination means that is they are showing their power. After that only 1806 Velur mutiny has started. So this is a sowing seeds against the British by the Tamil Nadu people. Okay. So resistance of regional powers against that British, Palayams and Palaikaras. Palay means domain. Domain means a military camp or a little kingdom. So domain means a military camp or little kingdom. Palaikaras, those who are ruling the Palayams, they are called Palaikaras. So they are a feudatory. So Palayam was a valuable military service rendered to by any individual. So military service, they will help for the others. So this was practiced in Kakatiya kingdom, particularly Pratapa Rudra of Warangal in India. In Tamil Nadu, Vishwanatha Nayak, he was ruling in Madurai in the year 1529. That is his minister, Vishwanatha Nayak minister supports with the support of the minister, Aryanadar, Nayak has formed the Palaikaras, has become the Palaikaras. Okay, what is the work of the Palaikaras? They have to collect the tax, administer the territory, settle disputes, maintain law and order. Their police duties were known as Padaikaval. So police duty is called as a Padaikaval, that is maintaining the law and order, or otherwise Arasu Kaval. So on many occasions, Palaikaras helped the Nayak rulers to restore the kingdom. They have a relationship, understanding between the king and the Palaikaras for more than 200 years, from Nayak of Madurai until the British taking over the power. Okay, the Palaikaras was divided into Eastern Palaikaras and Western Palaikaras. Eastern Palaikara, the places Sattur, Nagalapuram, Etayapuram, Panjalam, Kuruchi. Western Palaikaras, Uthumalai, Talaivankotai, Naduvankuruchi, Singambatti, Seidur. So the Palaikaras are divided into two, Eastern Palaikaras and Western Palaikaras. So Palaikaras revolt starts in the year 1755 to 1801. So they are showing their against. In the March 1755, the man Mahfuz Khan, he was the brother of Nawab of Arcot. he sent a contingent of the company or army under the Colonel Henan. Particularly the place to Tirunelveli, Madurai, all these places, they fell into their hands. So Colonel Henan urged the Pulithevar to defy the authority of the company. But Pulithevar influenced over the western Palayakaras. Purposely of the cannon, he supplies and paid to the soldiers. So they dismissed the Colonel Henan. Okay. Next, confederacy and alliance with the enemies of the British. So who are all the enemies of the British? That is Palayakaras, or some Palayakaras are the enemies of the British. They all joined together and started against the British. So there were 3 officers of Nawab Chanda Sahib, Mina, Mudimya, Nabika and Khatak. These 3 people, they had commanded the Madurai and Tirunelveli region. They supported the Tamil Palayakaras, Arcot Nawab Muhammad Ali, Pulithevar. They had a close relationship. So these are the people have a close relationship with the Pulithevar, but also against the Nawab of Arcot. So they formed a confederacy of the Palayakaras to fight against the British. But Palayakara of Sivagangai doesn't join with these people, and also the Yetayapuram, Panjalam Kurichi also didn't join with these people. Okay. So the English have succeeded of getting the support of Rajas of Ramanathapuram and Pudukottai, but Pulithevar got the support of Hyder Ali of Mysore and the French, but Hyder Ali could not help to the Pulithevar because they were engaged with the conflict with the Marathas. Then when you come for Kalakadu battle, the Nawab sent an additional contingent of Sipais to Mahfuz Khan and reinforced the army proceeding to Tirunelveli. So the Sipais of the company, thousands of the Sipais of the company, but Mahfuz Khan received 600 which was sent by the Nawab. He also got the support of the cavalry foot soldiers from the Carnatic people. So before Mahfuz Khan sent his troop near Kalakadu, 2,000 soldiers of Pulithevar with the help of the Travancore joined the force with the Pulithevar in the battle of Kalakadu. Mahfuz Khan was defeated. Next, Yusuf Khan and Pulithevar. So this was organized by the resistance. They started resistance. Resistance means against. Under the Pulithevar, gave an opportunity to the English to interfere directly in the affairs of the Tirunelveli. So with the support of Raja of Travancore, Pulithevar was wanted to interfere in the affairs of Tirunelveli in the year 1756. That Yusuf Khan, his name was Marudanayagam, he converted to Islam. So that only his name was Yusuf Khan, who had been sent to the company, was not prepared to attack Pulithevar. So they want to have a big guns to attack the Pulithevar, but from the Tiruchi they were fighting. They couldn't send because they were fighting with the French and the Hyder Ali and Marathas, but they sent the army in September 1760. Yusuf Khan captured the Nerkattum Seval fort and attack continued for 2 months. On 16th May 1761, Pulithevar, 3 major forts, Nerkattum Seval, Vasudevanallur and Panayur, came under his control of the Yusuf Khan. Okay, guys, this is about the Yusuf Khan and the Pulithevar. In the meantime, Pondicherry was captured by the English. They swayed the French. So, the French, with the connection with the Palekaras, has stopped. So, Travancore, Seydur, Oothmalai was handed over to the opposite camp, that is English. Yusuf Khan was negotiating the Palekaras. Yusuf Khan, who was negotiating with the Palekaras without informing the company administration, was charged and he was hanged in 1764. So, fall of Pulithevar. After the death of Yusuf Khan, that is Khan Sahib, Pulithevar returned from exile and he recaptured Nerkattum Seval in 1764. He was defeated by Captain Campbell in 1767. He was captured. Campbell, he was controlled the Pulithevar, he was defeated. So Pulithevar escaped and died in the exile. Ondiveeran, he was one of the army of the Pulithevar. He was fighting on the side of Pulithevar. He gave some damages for the company during the battle time. So Ondiveeran's hand was chopped and Pulithevar was saddened. But Ondiveeran said that this is a reward for his penetration into enemy's fort. Okay. Next, Velu Nachiyar. Velu Nachiyar, the period 1730 to 1796, she was born in 1730 to Raja Sellamuthu Sedupati of Ramanathapuram. He was a only daughter. The Raja Sedupati doesn't have a male, so he made his daughter to learn, that is Vallari, stick fighting, weapons training. He has given training for the daughter. Daughter also learned the horse riding, archery, and she knows the English, French and Urdu. So at the age of 16, she was married to Raja of Sivagangai, Muthu Vadugar, and he had a daughter, Vella Chinna Nachiyar. In 1772, Nawab of Arcad and the company troops under the call Ban, Jodh, both they started to attack the Kalayar Kovil palace and taken the Muthu Vadugar was killed in the battle. So Velu Nachiyar escaped with her daughter and lived under the protection of Gopala Nayak at Virupachi in Dindigul. During the hiding period, Velu Nachiyar, she organized an army and have alliance with not only with Gopala Nayak and also with Hyder Ali, commander. So Dalawai, that is military. Hyder Ali's militaries also he has heard. And Tandavarayanar wrote a letter to Sultan Hyder Ali on behalf of Velu Nachiyar asking for 5,000 infantry, cavalry to defeat English. Velu Nachiyar explained detail in Urdu with the East India Company, what she has suffered with the East India Company. She conveyed her strong determination to fight. After knowing the Velu Nachiar's courage, Hyder Ali sent his commandant Syed in Dindukal to fight against British and also help for Velu Nachiyar. So Velu Nachiyar gathered the intelligence to fight against the British, and he had stored their ammunition. Ammunition means weapons. With the military assistance of Gopala Nayak and Hyder Ali, she has recaptured the Sivagangai and she becomes a queen with the help of Mardu brothers. She was the first female ruler to resist against the British colonial power in India. After that only Jhansi Rani and Quili. She was a faithful friend of Velu Nachiyar. She was a woman soldier named after Udayal. Udayal was a shepherd girl who was killed for not divulging information on Quili. So one girl is killed because she didn't give the information about the Quili. Quili is said to have walked into the British arsenal in 1780 and she was fired. Okay. Next, Kattabomman, rebellion of Veerapandya Kattabomman. Veerapandya Kattabomman became the Palekaras of Panjaram Kurichi at the age of 30 on the death of his father Jagaveera Pandya Kattabomman. The company's administrators James London and Colin Jackson have had a peaceful disposition. So the conflicts between Veerapandya Kattabomman and the East India Company has started. The Nawab, under the provisions of the treaty signed in 1781, so according to the treaty signed, they have to pay the money for the Nawab family. So all the expenses have to give to Nawab family. So the company had to collect the taxes from Veerapandya Kattabomman. So he put the sign because Nawab was side of the English, so they were asking for that one. So they started to get the revenue. During the war, Mysore Sultan with Sultan, at that time only this was taken place. So the company appointed the collector to collect the tax from all the Palayakaras. So this was the contention between the English and the Kattabomman. Confrontation with Jackson. So the land revenue which was have to pay by the Kattabomman was arrear. That is, arrear means he has to pay 3,310 pakodas. In 1798, Collector Jackson was arrogant English officer, wanted to send an army to collect the revenue. But the Madras government did not give permission. Okay, so Madras army, they were under the control of the Madras council, but they didn't give the permission. This collector has taken the power to collect the tax from the Kattabomman. On 18th August 1798, he ordered Kattabomman to meet him in Ramanathapuram, but Kattabomman's attempt to meet him proved fatal with Jackson. Jackson refused to address him in Kutralam and Srivilliputtur. So at last, they both were joined and met in the Ramanathapuram on 19 September 1798. Kattabomman was stand for 3 hours. Sensing the danger, Kattabomman tried to escape along with the minister Sivasubramanian R. Umiturai suddenly entered the fort and made the Kattavaman to escape. At the gate of the Ramanathapuram fort, there was a clash with some people, including Lieutenant Clark was killed. Siva Subramanian was taken to prison. Appearance before Madras Council. So already the Madras Council didn't give the permission, isn't it, girls? On his return to Panjaram Kuruchi, Kattavaman represented to the Madras Council. So how he was ill-treated by the Collector Jackson. So this council before a commander, William Brown, William Oram, John Casamajor. So before them he has met all these members by the Kattavaman. In the meantime, Governor Edward Clive ordered to release the Siva Subramanian and the suspended the Collector Jackson. Suspend means they remained from the post. So Kattavaman appeared before the committee on 15th December 1798 and reported what he has transpired in the Ramanathapuram. So the committee found that Kattavaman was not done a wrong thing. So Jackson was dismissed from the service and new collector S.R. Lushington was appointed. Kattavaman has paid 1080 pakodas. How many pakodas he has to pay first? 3,310 pakodas, but he has pending what is that? 1080 pakodas. So next session we see the next topic, girls. Thank you, girls.